We are here in Brisbane with Liam and Matt from Freedom of Fear. How are you guys going?
Going good.
You have to talk into them.
Oh, yeah. Going good. How are you, man?
Yeah, we're doing great. Yeah, it's been awesome so far.
Yeah, see, I only brought two mics today, so we have to do the... Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's all right. That's all good. But yeah, you're currently on tour with Dethklok, which is amazing. I was so stoked when I got the news that you were doing the run. How's it been?
It's been great. Yeah, like the shows have been just awesome. Like awesome crowds that are super positive and happy, and moshing like on the second song for the opening band, which is awesome. Like, you know, normally as the opener, it can be a little bit more awkward, but everyone's just immediately getting into it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's been super refreshing to see. You know, a lot of the time people will be a bit staunch, maybe, you know, arms crossed sort of vibe. But yeah, no, everyone's just really keen to party from the get-go. So yeah, really fun to see.
That's so good. Because, look, we've told you before, you are, in my opinion, the best extreme metal band in the country. And people need to see what you guys are doing. You said that people can be a bit staunch at first, but how's the reaction afterwards? You're selling heaps of merch, you're getting people coming up, and you know you're noticing the socials jumping and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, first couple of shows were like a good amount of like that usual awesome chats after the shows, and then Sydney just blew us away last night. Like we couldn't keep up at the merch desk. We had to pretty much separate our roles, where like I was taking orders and then Jade was finding the shirts and then Corey was taking the payments, because like we just couldn't keep up. So it was awesome. Yeah. And people have been really nice. I think Liam signed a few drumsticks as well.
Yeah, they're hard to sign, but I tried my best.
What's the technique? Have you got your technique to signing drumsticks down now? Like, because you have to get it on that little curve. Hey,
I need a lot more practice. All right. I'll go home and I'll sit at my desk and do a few practice sticks.
3D surface.
Yeah, cylindrical.
So, of course, Georgina has left to be mum.
Yes.
Which is pretty awesome. Congratulations. How's it been moving forward without her in the band?
Well, we've already had practice with it from last year, as like she didn't come along to Europe with us, and a few other shows. So it's weird. Like when we have to put bass on the backing track, it's like, you know, we're missing something on stage. But yeah, I mean, and because I've been in the band with Georgina for like 10 years and we started it together, it's a big change for sure. And yeah, her last one, it doesn't feel like she's quite out the band yet, because she's playing with us in Adelaide on Tuesday.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that'll be the final moment, and it's gonna be a bit sad for me, but yeah, I'm happy for her with her motherhood, and I think she's like gonna be really happy. So but yeah, it's bittersweet.
That's cool. She got some good uncles and aunt in the band. You know, Freedom of Fear, family.
Oh yeah. I was going to say I haven't met her actual uncles and aunts. Yeah,
it's you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's Uncle Extreme Metal.
Unky Weedle.
Yeah. It's exciting. It's exciting. But you guys have been working on some new tunes?
Yeah, for a long time. So they're nearly, well, most of the recordings are done, but we basically were recording right up to leaving for this tour. And as soon as we get back into it again, I don't know when the new music will be out, but it's getting there. So,
and obviously you haven't got a set date yet. You don't know.
No,
but like, have you got concepts you're working with? Have you got a title that you're happy with yet, or is it still taking shape?
There's a likely title, but yeah, nothing's 100% locked in.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
I wouldn't tell you.
No, come on. All right. Yeah. That's such a drummer thing to say. You know, we get it all the time. They're like, "Oh, what song's this called?" I don't know. It's number 3. Yeah. It's on the set list. Yeah.
Well, Liam recorded his drums like 9 months ago or so now. Time's flown, but yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember how it went?
Yeah, it went fairly well. You know, it was pretty punishing for sure. recorded by Dan Preslin. The big slave master was whipping me and shit. But
Oh, really?
well, metaphorically,
See, I could
take
imagine.
after take.
Really? He wasn't like shocking you with like a cattle prod every time you.
Not quite.
A rack of instruments to torture people who are not playing fast enough with. Yeah.
Man, brutal. Because you're a drummer as well, aren't you? You play
could say
drums
that.
too.
I play drums.
He plays drums,
Yeah.
but he doesn't think he's a drummer.
Well, I mean, right now I haven't been playing much this year. But yeah, I'm a drummer as well. Yeah.
There you go. So you call yourself drummer. If you could play drums, you're a drummer. Not just
Yeah.
guitar. You know.
Do I want to be associated with the word drummer? Like,
So I think we're pretty much.
do you think
Yeah.
I'm a drummer, Liam?
I guess, yeah.
How many bands are
he's
you in?
quicker than me on the feet.
That's-
because he does cheaty feeties, you know.
The old double strokes.
So I mean, I
Don't
get.
have time to practice swivels.
See, to be an official drummer, you've got to be in at least 3 bands, right?
Yeah.
How many are you in now?
Yeah, it's reduced down to 3, so I'm on the cusp. Luckily.
Okay. Because if you go below that,
Yeah.
you've got to gain another 3.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works with
Jump up to
drummers.
6 again.
Cusp of percussion hood.
That'd be awesome, man. I just want to play the bongos. That'd be so much less stressful.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last year you did was it last year? Carcass and Black Dahlia.
About a year ago to
Yeah.
a week, I guess.
Man, I love both those guys, and I unfortunately couldn't make that show, and I was devastated. But how was that run of shows with those guys?
That was really fun. Yeah. Really fun to hang out with, and it was our first like probably theatre tour that we did. We did tour with Flesh God back in like 2019, but the venues were even bigger for Carcass and Black Dahlia, and then again they're even bigger on this tour, so it's cool. It's like at least we feel like we've had some great gradient step ups on these support slot sizes, so it wasn't like too scary doing this tour. But yeah, it was an interesting tour. We didn't get much sleep on that one either. And
Oh,
there was
really?
some like hectic shit happening as there always is. So yeah. Do you remember much from that, Liam?
Oh, man, yeah, it seems like so long ago. It doesn't seem like only a year, but yeah, highlights were just definitely hanging with Alan from Black Dahlia every night.
Good dude.
Yeah, the best. Such a fun hang. And yeah, the other Dahlia guys as well. Yeah, just a great party the whole time. Yeah.
Now, I can't remember the last time we spoke. Did you do Europe before that? Or everything's a blur because I'm an old man. But did you do Europe after we spoke last? Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. Are you talking about when I was on the podcast?
I think
on
so.
YouTube?
Yeah.
That might have even been before the Dahlia.
It was, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a million
yeah.
years ago. What am I talking about?
So
but-
that was only in like October-ish last year, October, November, Europe. And yeah, that was fucking awesome as well. Like, yeah. Like being able to tour in a tour bus for the first time was great. Great for the sleep. Great being able to go to bed and then wake up in a new country and not have to go to the airport and all of that.
Man.
It felt like luxurious in that way. And yeah.
How do you find the crowds over there compared to Australia and other places? Liam, I'll get you to.
Hard to say, really. Yeah, because we were the opening band, like, you know, there wasn't crazy moshes going on at every show, but, you know, there was definitely pretty good response. I don't know, it's like some countries that were a bit reserved. It's all a blur, though, really. But what do you reckon, Matt?
Oh, I think the crowd was more on the progressive side than normal for us, with Nibbler Viscaris being kind of in the prog metal area, but we, I think, fit well with them. But there's also a more, you know, the clean vocal element, and then the other support band Walkways were more of an alternative metal band. So it was less like we were playing to a core, like, you know, brutal metalhead crowd than we're used to. In Scandinavia and like so like England and certain places, it felt like pretty normal, and then in other countries, it felt like it was much more of a progressive crowd. So we were like felt like we were scaring people in some countries. And then yeah, the merch buying habits were like different in different countries. Like just cross the border and then like suddenly they don't like your t-shirt designs anymore of one country over, or they'll buy heaps of patches in some countries, and some like want the more brutal designs. And it was really interesting how much diversity there was in Europe as well. So that's why it's hard to like summarize it as well.
Man.
Whereas in Australia, city to city is like fairly similar in comparison.
We all like
So,
the
yeah.
XLs and the double XLs, hey?
Yes. We've learned that on this tour again. Yeah, in Europe, there's smalls and mediums sell the most.
I don't think they've got as many KFCs over there than what we do here.
Yeah, and
that's our weakness is beer and KFC, I think, in Australia.
Yeah, maybe they're a bit more different fashion tastes as well.
A lot of bicycles going on in Europe.
Yeah,
as modes of transport.
Yeah, they like clothes that fit properly. Like sometimes it would just be like there would be like a little girl comes up to the merch desk and asks for like a double XL, and I'm thinking, what? That's like an apron, but here you go.
Maybe they make a dress. I used to know a girl used to make dresses out of double XLs.
Yeah, I guess that's a good use.
You know, she used to like refashion them to make like merch. It was cool.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
So you've got the dress thrifting girls and the dudes who want like massive shirts. Like they're all competing for the same price range. So yeah, we're actually we're trying to stock up on our larger sizes for like the last few shows of this tour because we're running out.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But what else did you do? You did Hammersonic as well.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah, almost a year ago now.
Wow.
Shit, yeah.
See, it's a lot's happened in a year for you guys.
Yeah.
You've crammed a lot in. As well as trying to make this album.
That's why the album's taking a bit longer than expected. Hammersonic was probably my favorite set of all time. Wow. Because the crowd was just giant. Like I don't know how many people it was, but it was just an absolute sea of people. And the mix turned out really well. Like from the footage we saw, we brought out Adelaide sound guy Greg along, and he smashed it. And the lighting was really cool. We got cool pictures from it. But yeah, it was just our first show in another country, and it was like the best way to do it, really. Man. Like the Indonesians went off. Yeah.
It's my dream. It's my dream to play that festival. So I'm so proud of you guys. Like going over there and just kicking ass. That's so cool. How was it for you? Like how was it for you, Liam, being all the way back there, getting out there, and you see all these crazy Indonesians just ready to fucking go hard?
Yeah, it was so fun to see, man, and just like really wholesome vibes as well. Because just doing like really friendly circle pits and stuff like that. Like people weren't getting hurt and stuff. It was just like, yeah, real safe, fun time. And we got amongst a few little circle pits as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the festival, I was amazed at how massive the stages were.
Yeah.
It was bigger than Soundwave in terms of the stages and stuff. Like the main stage was just like the one we were on was just like huge, and it was one of the smaller stages, and the main stage was just so wide, and like the graphics they had. Like it was just crazy, man, and the crowd was so they were paying a lot of attention. Even if like me as the guitarist, who people aren't watching as much as Jade, if I motioned circle pit to the crowd, you'd see them tap each other and be like circle pit time, and then they would all start circle pitting. Which in Australia people do what they want. Like they'll circle pit when they feel like it, even if it's during a guitar solo. Yeah. Clean sections. You never know when they're going to mosh in Australia. Like,
you need to be a bit more organised here, don't we? Maybe we need to have a set of rules printed out for like the front of venues with like a timetable on when they can and can't, because we're just so lazy here in Australia that we're just like, we'll do what we want, eh? So maybe that's the way around it.
It is pretty fun just like doing some sweet picking and watching people mosh to it. Like if I can, so I've usually got to watch what I'm doing, but yeah, it's funny.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. But what else is coming up for you guys after this tour? Like an album, of course, but you got other shows on the way, more tour, maybe Europe again or Indo again, or...
Looks like it'll be a quieter year this year for the rest of it, which we probably need to sort of regroup and push into doing hopefully some big stuff with the next album. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Often things come up more last minute than expected as well. So a bunch of the biggest opportunities we've gotten have been things that, maybe something massive will happen in November. We have no idea. We'll just have to see what happens.
November?
Well...
That's not
Oh, no, okay,
it's
all right.
not.
I'm looking for it. I'm
just saying, for example, something could happen in November, but we might not find out until like August or September that it's happening. So I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the year, literally. Not hiding anything from you.
Yeah, the album's going to be mixed in the next couple of months, though, so that's pretty much
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's all moving fairly quickly.
Man, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, to know that, you're not just, as I said, in my opinion, the best extreme metal band in the country, but you're also a bunch of really great people, and it's awesome seeing rad people do rad things. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, us, everyone out there, we're all behind you, and we want to see you go forth and crush it.
I really appreciate it. You're a rad guy as well, and thanks for the support over these last few years. Like,
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure to hang out and come back to Brisbane. It's one of our favourite cities.
Oh, man, we love the hangs. We love the hangs. But thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been cool talking to you.
Thanks.
That's all right. We'll have all the links down here and on the website. We'll see you soon.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.